I am back with another video. Okay, so I just woke up a couple minutes ago. My hair looks a mess. That's why I got my bonnet on. Don't judge me. Don't come for me in the comments. I just saw Logan Paul posted a video and I'm about to react to it. So here we go.
For 40 minutes, crying like a baby. Bikers, joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing at the ledge, leaning over the rail with tears flowing down to the waters.
So I'm guessing he met with a lot of people that
cares.
were trying to commit suicide.
And then the voice in my head said, "Jump now," and I did. And the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail, my legs flew over it.
He looks so cute and innocent. Oh my gosh.
The depression was wiped from my mind, and all I wanted to do was live, and I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexities surrounding suicide. And I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down.
I feel so bad. He was all over the news and the media.
Make a difference in the world.
The backlash against the social media star.
A very popular guy called
Logan Paul is in some hot water.
He's a complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Taking a break from daily vlogging.
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
I do have to say the editing is very good.
And grow as a human being. I'm here to have a hard conversation so that those who are suffering can have easier ones.
So I've never been so humbled in my life by a single event.
Were you kind of shocked by it?
I was shocked to
I've never met anyone that killed themselves.
Just how big this is.
You've never known anybody that killed themselves?
Oh, she got him right there.
That was part of the problem.
She's like,
my ignorance on the subject.
But in Ohio, where you come from, it's the second leading cause of death.
And I know while I'm not able to solve the problem by myself, I want to be a part of the solution.
And that solution began across the country in New York City.
He looks cute. I just realized that he's not wearing any Maverick merch.
Director of the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening and say, well, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody when they're feeling in despair. Because you're not alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can
so I guess this is his overall apology.
Right there with you.
And just basically trying to let you, oh, look at Kong.
I think as a society, as human beings, we just have to be more compassionate. And that includes me too. That's something I'm learning along this journey. And something else that Dr. Draper told me.
So I guess he's trying to give you like a PSA about suicide.
Step one is simply just ask. Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking about suicide? And I know that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives. Step two, accordingly, would be just to listen. Be present. Don't make any judgments, and then step three would be there for them, even after you've already asked, because
so ask, listen.
Step four is then help them connect, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a local suicide hotline, therapist, but help them reach out to someone so that
if he had done this the first time around, I think he would have got a better response from people.
Call them up, say, hey, I want to make sure you're okay.
After he saw the hanging video.
So one of the things that is so important about
I think
reducing
this
stigma
displayed exactly what he was trying to convey in the first place. That suicide's not a joke, it's serious, and it goes on in everyday life.
We have quite a number of people that we could refer over to. Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah.
And that's how we got introduced to Kevin Hines. 17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge and survived.
These are individuals whose stories, when people hear them, they say, you know, maybe I can get through. As opposed to hearing stories when people haven't. And those are, unfortunately, those are the stories that we've heard before. Now we're hearing more and more stories of people being more open about it. And as I was saying before, Logan, for every one person that dies by suicide, there's 287 other people that think seriously about it but don't. Those are stories, again, that have not been told. If we told those stories of people who got through it as opposed to one who didn't, imagine what kind of influence that would have on people's behavior.
I think
When I
this
found
is
out
what he should have done in the
1 in 6
first
high
place.
school kids seriously think about suicide.
I didn't
That's
agree with
stunning.
what he did, but
This is such a common problem.
people make mistakes.
Logan,
and
all I
he
wanted
made a mistake.
was for one person
This is the perfect
to look me in my eyes and say, hey, can
apology and
I am so grateful to be alive.
displaying of what
And I'm
suicide
grateful
really is
today
and what it's about.
for every millisecond I get
So I
to
commend
breathe.
Logan for this.
Because it was almost all ripped from me by me.
What's one thing you would have said to your younger self? To the Kevin who was 19, sitting on the bus, if you were next to you, and instead of the guy who pointed and laughed,
He's choking
what
up.
would you say?
I would just put my hand on the
Oh,
I would just put my hand on my shoulder and I would just say, I'm here for you.
I don't know. I'm about to cry. I just think it's sad, just
I got
because
you.
like it's
We
just
need to
sad.
be a society
Suicide's a sad
that
thing.
comes together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if they're going to be honest
looks
about
so
their
humble
pain,
right now.
we are going to
Like, he's
collectively
learned a lot from this
answer the call
experience.
and be there for that individual.
I don't think this
Because
is
if
a
you don't
front
see
or a
beauty
joke.
in the next person you meet, you're not looking hard enough.
You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
It's an honor for me too, brother.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation, so I'm pledging to donate $1 million to various suicide prevention organizations, with the first $250,000
he invited that
going
man in his
immediately to
house
the
over
National
his
Suicide
house.
Prevention Lifeline so they can increase their capacity to help those in need.
For anyone watching, I want you to know you are not alone, and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone you know feels alone or trapped, I encourage anyone to call or even text a suicide or crisis hotline. Both of those numbers are below, and although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better.
I knew you
It's
were
time to start a new
humble. You
chapter
said
in my
that.
life
I
as
just
I
said he
continue
was
to educate
humble.
both myself and others on suicide.
Okay.
I'm humbled and thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
Well, that was the video. He did not plug his merch at the end. I don't know why I thought he would. I was just like waiting. I think overall he conveyed what he was trying to convey. He should have done this in the first place. It was a little touchy just because like you could see the pain in his eyes and the guy's eyes. That one woman was sassy. She's like, "You're from Ohio. Don't you know that that's like the second biggest thing?" But I think he learned, and I think from here on out his videos are going to be better. And if he is trying to educate the media, it will be in a lot more positive and knowledgeable way. I hope he does not get backlash from this just because, like, he's had enough. Like, he's had enough. And yeah, I think that he did the right thing by putting this video out. It was long awaited. I thought he was going to put out a vlog, but he ended up putting out a video explaining what he tried to convey in the first place. So that is it, y'all. Thank you for reacting to this video with me, and I will see you on my next video. And yeah, peace, love you guys. Oh, and by the way, check out my last video, because if you have not checked out my last video, I need y'all's help with something. So yeah. All right, bye guys. And I said don't judge me because I just woke up, so bye.